Alright, a couple of in-game days later, but hello everyone, I am Paul with Many Voices and welcome back to more Prison Architect by Swansong Slimer Season 2, my final prison in this game. Where in the last episode I basically explained what I wanted to accomplish and why I restarted the entire prison from scratch. And as you can see, thanks to the forestry, my daily cash flow is phenomenal and I finally have a positive daily bank thing, so let us continue. We are going to be starting out with Death Row. But as you can see, I have planned the entirety of protective custody, which, by the way, is different from the original series. I don't remember how I did it, but it's different. And I also went ahead and planned in what will eventually be another solar wind farm over here, with two regular wind turbines right here. Because that fills up that space perfectly. So, I'd say let's just get started. Death Row. First of all, you need Death Row approved. Small cells as well, for my particular Death Row. In order to have Death Row, which I can now take in, if I'm not mistaken, intake Death Row, yes. Just open it up and leave it be. You won't get Death Row inmates immediately, but eventually you will. So, for Death Row, I'm going to have my own security, not security, but reception area. Because Death Row inmates will come in as Death Row right away. Leave a gap of 2 for the door. Like so. And let's just build the cells as well. Just to have something done. Because I think that I worked on this about half an hour. And things happened in the meantime, so let's go over those first. Somebody passed the 3 strikes program, and thus I completed that grant. Also, rats. Only just now. The entire time in between last episode's end and the start of this episode, we haven't had any rats. Carpentry apprenticeship, still no one is doing anything with that. I have, to spare some money, reduce the prisoner wages all throughout the prison and still let workshop be the highest earning. I have hired 10 more workmen because things were going a little slow. I have laid in the path and the grass of the 2 new farms planned out here with rubber, reclaimed rubber, flooring, this one, besides the reclaimed brick tiles for the eventual wind farms. I planned out all of protective custody and laid in the flooring of the outside with the grass and the running track, as well as these 2. We actually have a event happen in between. Funny, I complained about events not happening because this game is broken, and the game proves me wrong by immediately giving me an event where the priest was spreading religious hatred. He was fired. And the chief of security will be the one calling you for that. And you have to do nothing. Fun of View Tunnels did a shakedown. And that's pretty much it. So now it is just 22 hours before that is operational. We're gonna talk about execution liability probably in the next episode. We have a tunnel. Is that here or is that there? Here. Get that done first. And we found the tunnel. And 2 more mystery crates. Road gate. I am actually gonna keep that. What is this? Guard tower. I'll keep that as well. Who knows? Might come in handy at some point. I will have to open this door as well. Because despite the fact that the workmen can't just walk around, they will get stuck. Right. We'll use regular doors on this area and that area, and a double door here. Despite the fact that I cannot build the cells just yet, I am in fact going to build the cells already. And now for the fun thing. Unmanned searchlights. Now, I think by default they're pointing down, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Oh yeah, and of course these doors are 600 a pop, so it's quite expensive. And yeah, since we're nearing New Year's Eve, we have fireworks. However, this isn't everything just yet. Above their beds, I'm placing the light. Also, in here. 2, 3, 4, and 4 over there. Don't do that, please. It's annoying. However, this isn't enough light just yet. You may be thinking, it's glass, so the unmanned searchlights are shining through. True. You may be thinking, the lights itself, they're gonna shine through the walls. True. But it's not enough just yet. We're adding wall lights in all of the cells. And the solitaries as well. And this is why it may have been a bit of a dumb idea to immediately work on the cells like this. Like so. That should be enough lighting. Let's remove those because it doesn't look right. Wall lights. There and there. That's better. And then here. And there. That is better. Right. Let me set up a couple of guards in deployment. Assign guards. 2 of them. For now we're making all of this staff only. And those areas as well. That's a tunnel. For now, when it comes to the power, I'm gonna split it between like so. As well as we'll fix this later. Also, I started up another round of overproduction early-ish on. We're nearing completion of that, so... Yeah, that's a lot of light. Isn't it just wonderful? Oh, of course. These guys do get toilets. Ah, Warden. Just a second, I'll be right with you, my friends. Although, happy with how much time they work. So, 2 hours of work. Thank you for actually giving me these events, because now I finally get something to do. Regime. So if they are annoyed with how much work they get, and I think I've had this in the original season 1 as well, we're just gonna give them more hours of lockup. Intelligence. Ooh, excellent enforcement. We still don't have a confidential informant. Not that it's that important to me, but you know, it would have been nice. Oh man, look at how bright this place is gonna be. Yes, I am going to floor it right away. Better yet, we're doing we're doing marble tiles. Or white tiles. We'll do white tiles for the entire thing. Because this needs to hurt our eyes. As for the plumbing, I say. Let's see. How do I want to accomplish that? I could just run it through here because I know that'll work. I guess I could. Yeah, sure, let's do that. And then, since it's on the outside, not there, but there, here as well. And since I know preemptively there. And I'm not going to do this just yet. I'm gonna take it one step at a time. Because reasons. Now this place is meant to hurt your eyes. You're not allowed to get any sleep if you're in death row. So small cells have been approved. Perfect. That just leaves us offshore tax haven, forestry labor, execution liability, orderly, guard towers, non-lethal snipers, legal prep, and legal defense. Which we're not going to do anything with today. All logistical errors. Oh, great. Water boiler installation. How useful. What is this? Laundry machine. Useful. I'll keep the walleye because eventually I'll need them. Look at how bright this is. Let's see. So, we're gonna add 2 visitor tables over here. These will be parole rooms. I need this, I need this, because I was gonna make a reception. And metal stools. And of course, moose heads. But beyond moose heads, also those, and one of those here, and there. And I know that these need to be hooked up directly to the power, so let's take care of that really quick. Like so. Look at how painful this is to your eyes. Just imagine having to sleep here. Speaking of sleep, what better way for death row inmates to sleep than on just regular mattresses? Actually, I think I'm doing this the wrong way around. There. Now, as for this big room, what is that going to be? The execution chamber. Sadly, you cannot rotate the execution chair. We'll give them the more expensive yellow chairs. And of course, moose heads. Because the moose head is our mascot. However, this time we're adding warden statues as well. And with that, the construction of Death Row is completely done. At least once all of the items are in. And I'm gonna be adding one more little thing for the sake of looking awesome, and that is this switch. It's not gonna do anything, it's just symbolic. Sell the peaches. Because if I switch this off, it's going to make this room not function anymore, so let's switch it on. It is just symbolic. So, how about we start designating the rooms as such? Lock this open, lock that open. Let us designate the rooms. There. Reception. Execution, which is the new room if you have Death Row. Gonna have 4 units of solitary, and we're gonna have cells, 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 and cells. And beyond that, final rooms that I'm adding: parole and parole. With this, Death Row is complete. And in a few days' time, I will get my first Death Row inmates. As soon as I say... There. So, let us have a look at the room quality, because that is the whole point of this. -1 point for a foam mattress bed. -1 point of being surrounded by glass walls. Now, I could have done depressing walls, but like I said, ever since during season 1, when I learned that glass can be used for cells as well, and it removes a single point, yeah. It has no windows despite it being one gigantic window, and it has a PA system in the cell block. This one. It requires electricity because it needs to be hooked up directly. As in, directly. Lastly, what I do want to do, rat. The sonic rat deterrent. We'll add one in here, we'll add one in there, we'll add one in there. In here. And there. And Death Row is complete. The glass house, as I like to call it. So how about we finish today with hiring 12 more farmers, and then start working on these rooms. The farming fields will be this one, as well as that one. The fruit orchards will be here and here, and the vegetable allotments will be on this side and there. Now, sheds are mandatory, of course. So let us actually sprinklers, because for some reason the outdoor sprinkler is not part of the going green anymore, while it used to be. You would find it under going green, but somehow you don't. Again, needlessly changing stuff. Because you see, with the going green selected, I do SPR and nothing shows up. Why? There, and there. And I'm out of cash. For a little bit. Settle down about their work hours. Perfecto. So let us give them their work free time again. Hooking up the rat turrets. Ding ding ding. Ah, poop. Come on. Give it to me, baby. Just shy. Come on. Okay, with a little help, that grant was completed yet again. Now let's finish this off with you and you. Let us do the high quality fertilizer everywhere around where you can. There is the thing that I forgot, and I'm gonna do that right away, namely insulation. This already looks massively different than it did before. I'm just hooking up the large pipes because it's easier. And there. Now these guys, death row inmates, will not have showers. They won't even have hot warm water. They won't have any radiators. This place is cold. This place is meant to be miserable. But at least this time they're solitaries inside. Though they will have a nice view of the execution chamber, knowing what fate will await them should they continue and not pass their stuffs. Oh. Also, electricity. I forgot about that. So I said I would sort that out later down the line. But I wasn't done with the fields just yet. But I guess that's gonna happen next time. So with that, I'm going to be ending it off here today. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. It helps out a great deal. I am Paul with Many Voices. I thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.